able to last and be used for a long time without becoming damaged. Now that is the definition of durable according to the Webster's Dictionary, and I think durability is something that is often hugely overlooked in training. You know, we gravitate towards the sort of sexy, the shiny object syndrome, you know, so those low body fat percentage numbers, amazing feats of strength and fitness. And the reality is that is all underpinned by being highly durable, being able to withstand a large volume of work in a vast array of variety. And that is essentially general physical preparedness. You know, that was made popular by the Soviet Union in the 60s and 70s, and then more later by Louis Simmons and Westside Barbell. And the reality is that this is building a high level of work capacity whilst refining movement skill, building strength, speed, stamina, and just getting in shape, really, you know, because most people think that they train to get in shape, but the reality is you need to be in shape to train properly. For the most part, a large portion of my training is dedicated to becoming a better, well-rounded athlete. And then I sprinkle on the specific stuff later on in the sessions, right? So one way I like to do this is through my sort of warm-up circuits. You know, these are qualitative work, so we're focusing on perfect execution of every rep. They give us an opportunity to refine and master the mechanics and positions and postures, you know, whilst accumulating a little bit of fatigue. I do these, so I generally pick sort of 4 to 5 exercises. I'll do them for sort of 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off, and then do 2 to 3 rounds of these circuits. These can act as a multitude of sort of benefits. So one is that it primes you for the session that's upcoming. So in the video that you're kind of watching, it's an upper body session. So I go through a push-up variation, I go through some rear delt work, you know, I go through some core work and some shoulder stability with the bear crawls. But then I also add in some jumping and lateral movements through the lower bodies just to refine mechanics. Now again, is that in a sort of more short-term solution, this is preparing me for the session that's upcoming, but in the long term, which is arguably more important, it's increasing my motor ability. It's laying those foundations of really specific movement, high technical movement, that is gonna layer into that sort of long-term development plan, which is one way I love to look at training, right? It's not about a 6-week program or even a 12-week program. I'm looking at it as a 6-year program to 12-year program, right? If I want to get to where I want to get, I'm going to have to build a high level of durability to be able to withstand the training volume that's going to come, right? So again, it lays the foundations for the half marathons, the marathons, the ultras that I know that I want to do. So I need to make sure that in all aspects of my training, I'm preparing myself for that. And this is a great way that I love to do it, just adding in these sort of GPP circuits that are going to allow me to include a high level of variability into my training, to become skilled at a multitude of different things and essentially build up that durability and resilience to injury. So hopefully you found this useful. Definitely try incorporating some of these into your training. It would definitely increase the density of each workout, which is a great way of adding some good quality volume to your training. And if you have any questions further to this, feel free to reach out. If you want to know how all this looks in a training program, then I am offering obviously some online coaching. Feel free to follow the link in the description below. But until next time, guys, I'll see you later.